last day, we discussed about the graphing of rational function. Okay, at the end of the discussion, the students are able to find the domain, range, intercepts, zeros, vertical and horizontal asymptotes of a rational function. Okay, after this discussion, the students can draw a graph of rational function if he or she knows how to find the domain, the range, intercepts, zeros, vertical and horizontal asymptotes of the function. Okay, so take note. The domain of the function is the set of real except x values that makes the function undefined. The range of the function is the set of real numbers except f of x equals x power n over x power m. If n less than m, then f of x equals 0, and n equals m, then f of x equals a over b. The zeros of the function are the values of x, which makes the function 0. The zeros are also x-intercepts of the graph of the function. The y-intercept is the function value when x equals 0. The vertical asymptote is the undefined of the function. The vertical line x equals a is the vertical asymptote of a function f. If the graph of f either increases or decreases without bound as the x values approach a from the right or left. The horizontal asymptote, let n and m be the degree of the numerator and the degree of the denominator. Then if n less than m, the horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. If n equals m, the horizontal asymptote is f of x or y equals a over b, where a is the leading coefficient of the numerator and b is the leading coefficient of the denominator. If n greater than m, there is no horizontal asymptote, otherwise slant asymptote. Okay, we have example number 1. Consider the function f of x equals x minus 2 over x plus 2. Find its domain, range, zeros, x and the y-intercepts, vertical asymptote, and horizontal asymptote. Okay, solution. First, we find the domain. Okay, the first step to find the domain, first you have to know the x value that makes the function undefined. So to find the undefined of the function, we use the denominator, and that is x plus 2. So equate by 0, then x equals 0 minus 2, so therefore x equals negative 2. So meaning the domain of the function is the set of x, and x is element of real number such that x is not equal to negative 2. Okay, range. since the given function is f of x equals x minus 2 over x plus 2, then by inspection, the exponent of the numerator, that is n, and the exponent of the denominator, that is m. So n equals m. Then f of x equals 1 over 1 equals 1. Thus, the range of the function is y is element of real such that y is not equal to 1. Okay, the zeros or the x-intercept of the function. Okay, to find the zeros of x-intercept function is you have to use the expression in the numerator. Okay, the numerator is x minus 2, then equate by 0, and that is x equals 0 plus 2, and x equals 2, so 2 is the 0 or the x-intercept of the graph, the function. Okay, letter D is the y-intercept. Okay, so to compute the y-intercept, first you let x equals 0, then substitute 0 to the function, and that is 0 minus 2 over 0 plus 2 and negative 2 over 2, and that is negative 1. So negative 1, the y-intercept of the function. Okay, next, the vertical asymptote. To find the vertical asymptote, you have to find the undefined of the function. So that is why we use again the denominator. The denominator of the function, x plus 2, then equate by 0, and that is 0 minus 2, and x equals negative 2. And negative 2 is the vertical asymptote of the function. Next, the horizontal asymptote. Since the given function is x minus 2 over x plus 2, then by inspection, n is equal to m. Then f of x equals a over b. A is the coefficient of the numerator, that is 1, and b is the coefficient of variable x in the denominator, and also that is 1, and that is equal to 1. Okay, so we have example number 2. The function f of x equals 3x squared minus 8x minus 3 over 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Find the domain, range, the zeros, x and the y-intercepts, vertical asymptote, and horizontal asymptote. Okay, first we solve, or we find the domain. Okay, so the given function is in the expanded form. So to find the domain, the first step is you write the function in a factor form, and that is f of x equals 3x plus 1 times x minus 3, and that is the factor of 3x squared minus 8x minus 3, and the factor of denominator is 2x minus 1 times x plus 4. Okay, first step, you have to find the value of x that makes the function undefined, and that is why we use the denominator. So equate the expression or 2x minus 1 equals 0. Then 2x 0 plus 1, and that is 2x equals 1. Then divide both sides by 2, and that is x equals 1 over 2. Okay, next, another factor, the x plus 4 by 0. Then x equals 0 minus 4, and x is negative 4. So meaning, the domain of the function is a set of a real number such that x not equal to 1/2 and x not equal to negative 4. Okay, next, the range. Since the given function is 3x squared minus 8x minus 3 over 2x squared plus 7x minus 4, by inspection, n is equal to m, no? Because it is 3x squared, then the exponent of numerator is 2, and also the exponent of denominator, the highest exponent of the denominator is also 2. So therefore n equals m. Then f of x equals a over b. Then our a is 3 and our b is 2. So therefore f of x equals 2. Then the y is element of real number such that y is not equal to 3 over 2. Okay, next, the zeros and the x intercept. Okay, so from expanded form, rewrite the function into factor form. Then to compute the zeros of the function, use the numerator or the expression of the numerator, and that is the factor form, that is 3x plus 1 equate by 0, then 3 transpose 1, and it becomes 3x equals 0 minus 1, then 3x equals negative 1, then divide both sides by 3, then x equals negative 1 over 3. Then another zero of the function, x minus 3 equals 0, then x equals 0 plus 3, then x equals 3. So therefore negative 1 over 3 and 3 are the zeros of the function, and at the same time the x-intercept of the graph of the function. Okay, next, the y-intercept. So to solve the y-intercept, let x equals 0. Then in the expanded form of the function, 3 times 0 squared minus 8 times 0 minus 3 over 3 times 0 squared plus 7 times 0 minus 4, and that is negative 3 over negative 4, and that is equal 3 over 4, and 3 over 4 is the y-intercept. Next, the vertical asymptote. So from in the factor form of the function, so to find the vertical asymptote, use the denominator of the function, and that is 2x minus 1, then equate by 0. So 2x equals 0 plus 1, then 2x equals 1, then divide by 2 both sides, and x equals 1 over 2. That is the first vertical asymptote. The second, equate another factor of denominator, and that is x plus 4 equals 0. So x equals 0 minus 4, and x equals negative 4. Next, so therefore negative 4 and 1/2 are the vertical asymptote. Next, the horizontal asymptote. Use the expanded form of the function. So 3x squared minus 8x minus 3 over 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Then by inspection, n equals n. Thus, f of x equals 3 over 2. Thank you.